Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Markport, brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Thursday, May 7th. Hope you guys got some great plans coming up here. Weekend's approaching us quickly. Today's a little lighter day. We just have the weekly jobless claims. Tomorrow will be the big one, as we've indicated all week, for the jobs numbers brought to you by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So, if you recall, last week we had 262,000 people apply for unemployment. This week was projected to be a little bit higher, and it came pretty close to what we had last week at 265 versus the 277 as projected. So, overall, actually good news right there. So let's take a look here at the stock market. Stock market is very light trading today. They're basically, it looks like they're kind of waiting more for tomorrow with the job numbers coming in, anticipation, because if you recall from previous recordings, we said that the Fed will have two jobs numbers before the June meeting, so we'll help them base decision as to when they might be looking to raise interest rates. That's thought to be the first time that they'll start raising that topic of actually raising interest rates. They're not expected to raise interest rates in June. The forecast now is probably in September, but there's a little bit of jitter as to when they might actually raise the interest rates. And there's still skeptics out there that maybe we're not so settled as to maybe that maybe might hurt us a little bit more, especially with the GDP numbers. But right now it's a very light mix in the trade markets. A lot of it today is also based on large fluctuations in the bonds for both Europe and U.S. The yields and everything else are kind of up and down quite a bit, so the demand has been a little bit on the shy side a little bit. And then also some comments that made by Yellen. Recall there was a bunch of Fed members speaking yesterday, including Yellen, and she made some comments towards high valuations. She thought the valuations of stocks today are a bit high, so as a result, they kind of took that to heart and kind of went backwards in terms of pricing. So you saw the stock market even tumble a little bit further. Let's take a look here at the bond market, and we see a nice little spike here. So it favored the bond market, and some of these bond fluctuations have been kind of helping us. She actually even made a slight comment, if you heard it, saying the return. So she thought bonds were a little bit safer. So as a result, kind of helped out the bond market here. So we had a slight improvement from where we were yesterday. So it's kind of nice to be able to report today, after about a week of declines, our rates going up, that we got slight improvement in our interest rates today. All right. So anyways, get back to a different topic here, as I've been doing all week, talking about our new Investor Advantage program by APM. It's a new loan program that is a true real estate investor's loan program. So if you're a real estate investor, you're going to love this one. It's a lot like the how they would view a commercial property. So basically, they are evaluating the cash flow of a property to determine the debt to income ratios on there. It's not a hard money loan. We are a direct lender, so it's so the same pricing you would get from a hard lender. It's not at the the regular market because of the way it's structured, but it's right now. I saw yesterday. I kind of glanced at pricing because of the spike in rates. It was hovering, I guess, before we just released it in the high fives. Now it's hovering closer in the mid sixes right now. But again, still not bad compared to what else is available out there. So things I like about it is there's no max finance properties, unlike conventional where they limit you to 10 finance properties. This one, you could have 50 finance properties. They'll still finance you. They will hold a investor exposure of 10 loans per investor. They have a max loan amount of $1 million. So in theory, you could have 10 loans at $10 million with this particular investor. Per investor. This is only for seasoned investors where they had at least 2 properties over the last 3 years. They want to see some seasonality, so they'll look at your your tax returns only to kind of look at your property profile, and they will look at the rents and everything else. So they'll give you a full 100% of rent, which is kind of a nice thing in terms of calculating debt to income ratios on there. They will allow cash outs. Cash outs are allowed. So if you want to take money out of one property that doesn't have a mortgage or has a mortgage and want to take money out and buy another property, that is allowed. This is even allowed for foreign nationals, which is kind of cool too. So even foreign nationals can go on this. And non-warrantable condos are also allowed in this type of loan program. So anyways, if you guys have any interest in this type of loan program, contact me through my profile and we'll get you some more information. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is the big day with the jobs numbers. Take care.